Hey guys, Drake Simmers here with Dig or Die. It's a new game I'm wanting to show. Well, sort of new. It's been out since about March of this year, but I've only come across it in the last week. Then I'd pick it up. It was only a couple of dollars on Steam, so I think that sounds like me. I'll try it out, and it's actually a lot of fun for what it is. So we're gonna jump straight into a game. Gonna be no kind of mucking around, and kind of explain you what the point of this game is. I mean, the name says a lot, Dig or Die, but, well, of course, there's more to see, more to show. Okay, as you can see, we're represented with crashed on a planet. And here we are. You know, it's the same kind of look like a Terraria. And, you know, right now we're just collecting some metal scrap off the ground. We can use our little crafty tool to knock down the tree. There's no kind of mucking around. There's no you're not, mining isn't the time consuming aspect as it may be in other games. There are wild beasts, as you can see, which are hostile, so we grab our smart little gun and just blast them away there. You know, there's no kind of worries about that. And rain, this has got a very nice kind of rain system, so when it rains it can flood. We need those crystals because we need lights, and essentially we can make those into lights once we've upgraded our... Oh, there must be rain happening somewhere because there's a bit of a flooding happening. Oh, okay, now we have to get rid of that just so we can jump up a bit more comfortably. We want to make the most, so we try and grab what resources we can because we have a day-night cycle, and when it is nighttime it gets very, very dangerous. That's why we need those crystals. We need those crystals, essentially they're power sources. We need those power sources to arm lights. To arm guns, I should be saying. Oh god, it's a Saturday morning here. And, you know, trying to get back in the swing of gaming. It's been a busy few days for me. I've been doing a lot of work, so this is kind of my chill out. See, now you can kind of see the rain system, and it will flood, as you can see, and it's actually very, very, oh god, very cool, and it really does flood. Okay, rain stopped here. We're just heading back towards our wee crash site and trying to pick up more of those crystals. We want to make a bit of a shelter as well, but we'll need to cut down a few more trees, but we've still got quite a bit of time. There's a few fishies there, very dangerous fishies, but fishies nonetheless. Oh, need that, definitely need that. Oh, was he already... Well, unless that was his corpse, I don't know. But we're picking up more little bits of scrap. Because, obviously, basic oxygen. Okay. Don't want to drown, of course. And, of course, you know, we lose health. We gain it back pretty quickly. But, of course, you know, if we're being attacked by... you know, half dozen enemies, you know, then it can be a little bit depleted. Take that. More light sources we have, the better for the future. I've made it, you know, kind of below ground base before. I'm going to try above ground base this time. You know, it's about experimenting, seeing what actually works. To make it a bit easier, let's do this. Obviously, building is very, very quick. There is no mucking around. We'll avoid Mr. Fishy. Just have a look. Okay, we're halfway through the day now, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. But, of course, we just want to... Of course, you can get new weapons, new turrets. You know, obviously, as you level up, you gain more resources, you can advance. Obviously, digging through the stone, keep grabbing the metal, all of that can be done in time. in time. Okay, we'll kill him and then we'll head back to, and we'll find a nice kind of area to call our own. Okay, so that's probably as far as we want to go. There are high tier enemies that come, but of course, you know, oh look, there's a bat. See, that's our first kind of, oh now they'll attack me. Because I've discovered him, now he's going to spawn at night and attack us, so I definitely want a bit of a base defense going. As you can see, it's quite crazy with the rain. Very, very crazy. But it's actually very, very cool, and you get random little splotches of rain like that. Really kind of hoping for more crystals. 4 turrets isn't much. It will defend us, probably at least for the first night, but I haven't actually done too many nights before I've died, so I don't know what kind of intensity it is, or whether it's this consistent amount of enemies, which just kind of increases every so often. I think this will kind of drain away, I'm not sure. Okay, we need to make our way up, of course. I think this is probably easier, to be honest. It's definitely a lot easier, and we'll open up the sky and all will be better. You can repair, you know, I can repair that dirt, of course, because dirt is a thing and you can repair with it. So we just need to find a nice, I mean, we could terraform all this and, you know, not have to worry about it. Because obviously if we want to dig, we want kind of a nice kind of flat terrain. And we'll do one kind of more resounding check. That is what we wanted, guys. That is what we wanted. A flat terrain is an easier terrain to work with, so... Okay. And we'll put down our auto builder. This is where we can make items, as you can see. We need to first craft some iron. Craft as much as we can, because we've got a bit of building to do. So we can craft a couple gun turrets, and we can make 6. Is definitely a nice start. And of course we'll make a bit of a wooden wall. So of course it's a very simple, oh god. You know, pretty simple kind of building. It doesn't need to be flash, but it needs to be practical. And of course, obviously, stability does matter. So, for now, we will just do this. It gives, you know, quite a range of attack. And we still have a way to get out. We have a pretty good defensive, and you know, they'll auto attack and they'll keep us protected. That's sort of the main sort of thing. So just want to kind of terraform, make it our own. Crystal, we need more crystals because as you can see here, we want to upgrade. So once we get a couple more crystals, we can build the Mark II auto builder. Provide us many good resources. And then because I'm a scrub, oh, that's actually pretty cool. We can make a plasma shotgun. I actually, oh, see, now this is what I have to worry about. Flooding, lots and lots of flooding. To be honest, we may need to do a bit of this. The water is, you know, it eventually drains away, as you can see. It goes through the soil, and sometimes you get further down, you can just see it seep through. And I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. We need a bit of lighting, so we need to put down a couple. Was it these blue? No, it's not blue flowers. It's flower of light. Oh god. they will auto-attack for us and keep us safe. Which is sort of the main thing. We get meat, we get steaks, which we can use to craft other items. It's probably easier to keep that like size so we can actually keep up the attack. We don't seem to really get any crystals at night time, unfortunately, but, you know, it's not a big deal. It's probably our disadvantage building our base a little bit underground. Well, not underground, but obviously below, kind of below level. You know, our turrets, they definitely do the job to keep us protected. Definitely just dropping meat, unfortunately so, but hey, everything has its uses. Nighttime's nearly over, we're about 3/4 of the way through now, so that's pretty good. 6 turrets is doing that for us, which is pretty cool. The musical score on this game, it's pretty cool, But, you know, kind of for what it is, it's only like version 0.13, so it's, you know, it's very early in its development cycle. It's not too bad for what it is. It's not too bad for what it is. We may need to change this, I think. Oh no. I've got it, guys. Daytime, we're sweet as, guys. We are sweet as. Unfortunately, of course, the load bearing and that happens, but you know, there's not so much we can do. It's trying to provide stability. We need supports and all that, so obviously our basic, it will hold, but any more weight, oh god, we need that, guys. Oh, we've actually got 3, I think we can build the Mark II now. Fantastic, guys. Okay, Mark II is here. Open up our inventory, we plop it down, and bada bing, bada boom. We can create a couple lights. We can get rid of these lights and craft actual lights which aren't so crap. We can craft iron supports and all that, but of course we need to upgrade our little miniaturizer. God, I screwed up my English there. Oh god. It is seriously flooding here. It's probably not the best location to be, but we have to make do. We have to make do, guys. So we'll plop down this so we can do... If this collapses because of the lights, I will be shitting myself. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I think, guys. Just running and gunning along because we need a few more crystals. We need about, I think we need 2 crystals. 2 crystals to, then we can mine the stone, we can mine the iron, and can build something a bit more stable than wood. Okay, let's see how we're going. Avast, mere hearties. And of course, you know, trees have life cycles, they live, they die, they regrow, just like some other games we know all too well. None of which I can actually think off the top of my head, so pardon me for that, guys. Okay, let's... bada bing, bada boom. We're good, guys. Now we can go like this, and extract all that metal. Saves having to find scrap, obviously, and, you know, less time involved. Beautiful, and if we do this, we can add a bit of dirt, and there's no worries at all. Once we grab a bit of stone, we'll be on our way. Okay, and... Bob's your uncle. Not really, but Bob's just something. These guys are so easy to kill, so... Grab stone. We need a good chunk of stone, because obviously we're going to make concrete blocks, a few supports, and the like, so... You know, grab what we can while we have, you know, quite a bit of daytime to ourselves. This will probably be enough to get us started. We want a, you know, nice, decent base to, obviously, as I said, get started. Bit of defense, bit of kickback as well. We get a couple more turrets up tonight, even another 2 will make a difference. I mean, look, you can just see the kind of the moisture just flow through the soil. It's pretty cool. It's just pretty cool how the kind of water system works. It's actually very good for a very early alpha access game. It's very damn good. Of course, I will provide all the links in the description, as I always try and do. More rain, please go away. Come again another day. Drake Summers wants to play. Go away, go away. Oh look, we got even a little fishy that spawned here who will slowly die because he'll be like, oh no, oh no. Oh, another crystal. Okay, so I can... Let's try this, We've got 46 concrete. It's probably all going to collapse, but... I don't know. More or less it's going to collapse, which is okay. If we can get rid of this water, that's all the better. Add a bit of stability, add a gun, or 2, or 3, to be like, hey. If we think smart, well, we try and think we're smart. If we kind of think about it, we can kind of prevent this water from flooding over. Okay, we want a bit of stability as well, so we'll do that. We will do that. And, you know, it's almost like a gird. It's providing some stability. It's providing some support. And, you know, we're not looking too bad. And I actually need to get rid of this. That helps. Yeah, that's sort of kind of how it will go. So for now, we're not looking bad. Obviously, we need to add a ground layer in, and we're looking a bit more snazzy. And obviously, we can go inside this, so you know, it's not too bad, guys. Not too bad at all. Let's jump, you know, drop down the Mark II. We could put down the Mark I auto builder as well, because there are different things we can build, different things we can do. Obviously, we can drop lights like so, and, you know, illuminate our world. Obviously, flooding is going to keep happening, which just have to get used to. Until we kind of, well, that is a lot of flooding. And of course the ship's AI talks to you, which is just, you know, something cutesy. We'll actually keep that down there. And of course we can just swim up and we're like, hey, we're back in our base, guys. That's pretty cool. What else? Anything else we can quickly look at? Build flashlights, medicine. Oh, we can build a Gatling turret. About time we probably got one of these up. So let's deploy those. Of course, they are, you know, pretty powerful, pretty cool. We put it on the ground. Probably will do some damage. We just have to press E to turn it the other way, and they'll auto fire as well. You know, we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. I'm going to leave it here, guys. I'm definitely going to be back covering this game again. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next episode of Dig or Die.